Perfectionism is stealing your joy as a parent. So, are you the parent that wants everything to be perfect? I am here to tell you, when your goal is for you to be perfect, it tends to steal your joy, and it steals away the family peace. When you want everything to be a certain way, you want everything to be 100%, the peace of your home tends to be stolen. Now, every unachievable standard leaves you exhausted. When you feel like you're not achieving your dreams, you're not achieving the standard, you want it to be exact the same way. When you don't achieve it, you feel exhausted because you want everything to be perfect. And it also makes your children anxious. So if you're that perfect parent, you want everything 100%, you want it your way, what you do is that you create anxiety for your children. You make your children to grow up anxious. Now, perfectionism also kills your connection with yourself and connection with your children. Because when you're perfect, when your standard is perfect, when you want everything a certain way, you can't get yourself to that level of connecting with your children. So as parents, we must embrace the process. We must embrace the journey. You must embrace your progress. You must embrace grace, and you must embrace being intentional as a parent. When you do that, you're able to nurture your child more with confidence. When you do that, your child is able to grow more with confidence. And when you do that, you're able to give your child peace. You're able to show your child that yes, you can be peaceful. I can be peaceful and still achieve my goal. So as parents, we must let go of perfectionism. We must let go of perfectionism and start to focus on our journeys. Start to focus on the process. Start to focus on the progress. Be that gracious parent. Be that parent that is intentional to connect and not wanting everything to be perfect or a certain way. So we're going to learn how can we let go of perfectionism in practical ways. Number one, as a parent, you must identify unrealistic expectations. What are those expectations you have about yourself or your children that are unrealistic? You must list areas where perfectionism shows up for you. So what is it for you? What are those things you want 100%? You want it a certain standard. If your child does not get it this way, the child has not done anything. If your child does not get this figure, this score in school, the child has not achieved anything. We must let go of our unrealistic expectation. First of all, you must even get to the point of self-awareness. You must even be aware that this expectation you have about your child is unrealistic, or this expectation you have about yourself is unrealistic. Then when you are aware, you now begin to extend grace to yourself. You extend compassion to yourself. You're more gracious to your parents, to your children, and everyone around you. The second thing we can do as parents to let go of perfectionism is replace with process goals. What are your goals? Focus on the effort and the growth, not perfection. Focus on the journey. Focus on the baby steps you're making on a daily basis. Focus on where you are now, what you are doing, the intentional efforts you're making to grow, to be a better version of yourself, and not to focus on getting everything perfect. Focus on the process. Focus on the journey, because in the journey, that is where the miracle is. So focus on your journey. Focus on the effort. You're putting in effort, you're growing, you're making baby steps, you're not there yet. Yes, appreciate yourself and begin to focus on that, not on being perfect. The other thing we can do as parents to let go of perfectionism is to celebrate our effort. Do you acknowledge your children's process? You must acknowledge the process of your children. You must acknowledge the effort of your children, not just their result. Acknowledge the effort. They are making steps, they are making contribution. Acknowledge it, not just the results of your children. Then lastly, you must model grace as a parent. You must be a gracious parent. We must get to the point where we are gracious. We are compassionate. We must show compassion and resilience to our children. Our children should grow up and say, my mom is a compassionate woman. My father is a compassionate man. My father, my mom, they are both gracious. progress. We must learn to show compassion. When your children make mistake, when we make mistake, it's not the end of the world. All we need to do is to pick ourselves, dust ourselves, get up, learn from our mistakes, and make decisions such that we don't repeat those mistakes. So we must model grace. Grace must flow from us. Our children must grow in homes where grace is being modeled, where there is grace, where there is compassion, not a home where there is condemnation, not a home where they are unable to express themselves. No, not a home where they are shut down. No, when you do that, you model perfectionism. And when you do that, you do a big disservice to your child, to your children, and to yourself. So as a parent, you must model grace. You must model self-compassion and resilience. Your home must be that space of joy and security. Can your children say, can we say that your home, my home, our homes are that place, is that place of joy and security? Does joy exist in your home? Is there security in your home? Is your child secure in your home? Can they say, indeed, I am proud to be a member of this family. I really want to come back. When I go out, I want to come back to my home. Can your children say such about you? Do your children learn from their mistakes? When your children make mistakes, do you condemn them? Do you make them feel less of themselves? Do you label them? No. Or do they learn from their mistakes? Is your home a training ground? The first place our children learn, the first environment of our children is our home. So I'm asking you as a parent, I'm asking myself and everyone on this call, is your home that training ground for your children to thrive? Can your children learn their lessons? Can they make mistakes, learn their lessons, and able to make better choices as a result of what you've taught them while they made those mistakes? So as parents, we must not focus on the failures. You must not focus on the mistakes. Rather, focus on what you're teaching your child, the skills you're helping your child to build when they make such mistakes. Our children should be able to grow in homes where they feel safe, where they feel safe to grow, where they feel secure, where we as parents also feel safe. So today, you must choose to stop chasing perfectionism. In every area of your life, you must choose to stop chasing perfectionism. And that is why I've written the book called Rooted and Rewired. Now, in this book, you're going to learn as a parent how to transform the atmosphere of your home. You're going to learn how to begin to parent with grace, how to parent with compassion. You're going to let go of perfectionism, and you're going to embrace your process. Because when you're rooted to your source, when you're rewired and reconnected to your source, you walk on your lane, you focus on your goal, and you let go of any form of perfectionism and focus on the process. So click on the link attached to this video to get more information on how you can get a copy of my upcoming book called Rooted and Rewired. Just drop a comment as well, and you're going to get a sample of this book so you will have an idea of what this book is about. So today, as a parent, let go of perfectionism. Focus on your journey, focus on your process. Don't entertain any form of junk, because we are all going to different areas in life. Focus on your goal, focus on your vision, pursue your vision passionately, pursue your goal, and let go of any form of perfectionism. I believe this video has been so helpful to you. Please like this video, share this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, The Renewed Parent Academy. And my name is Chioma Odikulu. I'm grateful for your time. I do not take your time for granted. Until I come your way next time, do have a great day and bye.